Jeffery Simmons of the Tennessee Titans. I guess reportedly he's disgruntled with them. If his cap hit, if I'm not mistaken, it's like $10 million.
Yeah, this is last year of his rookie contract, obviously.
Now that's a guy. If Brad Holmes was that type of GM, which he hasn't seemed to be, but I think he's more just selective in those moments and those opportunities. Obviously, he was interested in acquiring Jalen Ramsey. Like, he's not totally opposed to like grabbing big names. You saw C.J. Gardner-Johnson land here too.
Yeah, Simmons is looking pretty good.
For the right price.
For the right price.
For the right price, he might,
He's been all-pro second team and a Pro Bowler the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
He had, 8.5 sacks 2 years ago, 7.5 sacks last year. Like, he is a guy that can get after the quarterback. He is a guy that can do a lot of things, and I'd be cool with it. I'd be very cool with it.
And a lot of people, too. And I got mad at anyone who mentioned, foremost, obviously, I'm completely out on trading for Ed Oliver, but anybody that mentioned anything higher than a 4th to 3rd round pick in the acquisition, because it just made no sense to me. Like, we just saw Jalen Ramsey go for a 3rd round pick. He's arguably top 3, top 5 cornerback in the league. Before then, in the season, in season, we saw Roquan Smith go for a 2nd round pick. That is arguably the best linebacker currently in the NFL right now.
Arguably.
Like, I'm dismissing Ed Oliver, but even a Jeffery Simmons, like, I'm thinking probably a similar price range. Like, that's a really, really good defensive tackle. It's needed for the Detroit Lions, but I'm still thinking 2nd to 3rd rounder, maybe a 2nd and a 3rd rounder gets it done, and that's the high side for like how I look at it.
Yeah.
And again, I don't see NFL trades. I don't think a lot of NFL trades go down regardless without a top 15 guy being within there. Jeffery Simmons,
he's
top
probably
15
guy,
top 10 guy.
Darren Payne though. He's gonna want Darren Payne. He's gonna want Darren Payne money.
And that's why the people who are against Jalen Carter in the draft should be for Jalen Carter in the draft, because you're getting a specimen at the position on a rookie deal for 4 years. You don't have to worry about the Darren Payne money. You don't have to worry about the paying a defensive tackle $20 million. And just think of the fit alongside Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people get excited about the prospect of Will Anderson, which I do too. A lot of people get excited about the prospect of Tyree Wilson. I don't think people actually necessarily get excited. It feels like, why would you pass up on that type of prospect? But like, James Houston did what James Houston did last year. I think he's pretty consistent in what he showcased for you on that field. Aiden Hutchinson was as well. Now you're throwing something's gonna make shit muddy in the middle. Like, demand double team just off his mere fucking presence. Yeah. Like, you looking across the line like, hey, bro.
I'm gonna need some help.
Bro. I'm gonna need some help with this one right here.
I'm gonna need some help with this one, big bro.
Like, having him right there, bro. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you, man, it just opens up so much for the defense. And then everybody in the back end now is a playmaker. Cam Sutton tied #1 in the league last year for interceptions and pass breakups. C.J. Gardner-Johnson led the league in interceptions, and he only played, 12 games?
Yeah.
Like, you got playmakers back there now, bro. Like, grab Jalen Carter if you can.